So good afternoon, class 9. Uh, I think that in the previous term, I put some questions before you that ever you have thought that your parents, they love you so much, and ever have you thought about that your parents, they don't love you. And I asked the question, how many types of fathers are there? So basically, I think there are two types of father in our society. One is loving father and the father who don't love their children. Actually, this is why I am creating such kind of scenario before you, so that you think about your father and how you will categorize your father. That your father is a loving father, caring father, or in the story what is uh, misunderstood by the girl, that his father doesn't love him, doesn't care for him. So this is story, third chapter, the little girl. There is stories about a little girl whose feelings for her father changed from the fear to understanding. He always keeps to, so he always keeps to keep fear of his father. And in the beginning you have seen that half of the story is about the reaction of the father, how uh, this this behavior of father always scared the little girl, because there are two or three things in this story that compels to the little girl, whose name is Kezia, to think that his father doesn't love you. Once his father has kept some documents, his official documents, on the paper, on the paper, and coincidentally, his father has his birthday at that day. So what happened? His grandmother, Kejia's grandmother, uh, advised this Kezia, the girl Kezia, that Kezia, you should make some beautiful present for your father's birthday. And Kezia couldn't identify which kind of that official documents are there on that table. She tore it and make some beautiful gifts for his father. As a result, what happened at evening, when his father was finding that important material, that important documents, finally he came to know that Kezia has tore the documents in different parts. He has cut the paper in different parts to make the present for his father. His father was very angry, and father started to beat her by the stick. This is one incident which created the scare among the girl, inside the girl, about his father. Second incident happened when his grandmother sent Kezia, because his every day the routine of his father was there. Every day his father goes to office early in the morning. He wakes up, take some tea, take bath after, and then he goes to office. But before going to office, what does he do? He always comes to Kejia's room and give a casual kiss on the forehead of Kezia. He goes to office. After that, when he comes from office, as soon as he enters in the room, he put off his dresses, shoes, and always asked for tea and paper. This was the routine every day of Kezia's father. So, second incident, it was Sunday, and her father didn't go to the office. It was holiday, and his grandma advised Kezia that Kezia, you should not be fear. You should talk to your father. And her grandma and mother sent Kezia down in Baramda to talk to his father. But Kezia follows it. Kezia got down from first floor to the down floor, and when she reached in the veranda, the scene was different. His father stretching himself on the sofa, keeping the hanky on his nose. He was snuttering. Means he was sleeping deep in a very deep way, and he was snuttering. He was making the sound of the people like this. This is the another incident which creates the fear inside the Kezia. Once what happened, coincidentally, now this is the half story. In this half story, this happens. Once what happened, Kezia mother, grandmother, they have gone to hospital somewhere, and it was night. It was going to be night. It was evening. It was going to be night. They couldn't return back. It was too late that they couldn't. Kezia's grandmother and Kezia's mother, they didn't return to the home. It was night, and what happened? Kezia has the habit to sleep with his mother. What happened at the night when she was sleeping? She had a dream. She had a dream while she sleeping, and seeing that dream, Kezia cried very, very loudly. The sound went in the ear of his father. He was sleeping downstairs in his room. Sound passes in the ear of his father, Kezia's father, and he came there. Before telling that he came there, he took Kezia in his arm and slept with him. So Kezia at that time feeling that his father cares for him. His father also loves him. Before that, I forgot to tell you one incident. Once Kezia was standing in the window, his house window, and he saw that there was other family also. They were staying her neighbor family, and she saw that in the family the father was playing with his children together. Many times, most of the time, he was playing with his children, and they were very happy. These incidents makes that Kezia thought that his father doesn't love her as the father of the neighborhood loves to his children. So there are three incidents which created the panic situation, the fear situation among inside the Kezia. One was when his father beat Kezia on his birthday because she has tore all his official documents to make the present for his father. Second, when she went to Baramda at Sundays to talk to his father, his father was sleeping, he was snuttering. This was in third scene. When Kezia was in the veranda, she saw that the father of neighborhood family, he was playing with his children, and children, they were very happy. Some children, they were hanging from the arms of that father. These three incidents makes KGF fear about that his father is not as the other's father. So this story, the chapter The Little Girl, is about a girl whose name is Kezia, and he thinks that his father doesn't care, uh, his father doesn't love her, because these are the incident which that force Kezia to think about it. But lastly, the chapter ends with the happy moment in which it is discloses that Kezia's father, he was rude outsidely he was very rude, he was very strict, his behavior towards his family is very strict, but inside he was very gentle. He also loves his children, family, and Kezia also. So this is the story of this chapter. This is about this story. So I think that if you heard about this, you came to know what is there in the story. So thank you very much, and I hope that you understand the summary and you will start the text reading. Thank you.